Today our session is and our topic is titled role modeling. Does anybody know who a role model is? If you do, please type in the chat room or send me or raise up your hand, and then I'll let you speak. Tell us what you understand by role modeling. Who is a role model? I hear children say, "This is my role model. This is my role model." They like musicians, they like celebrities. Those are always the people that they pick to be their role model. So if 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 you have a role model, okay, someone's hand is raised. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to unmute you. If you're not muted, however, you can speak. Norbert, is that you? Please tell me your name and yeah, I've unmuted you. Please tell me your name and then we'll have the.
With President Trump, and they will strengthen him and he will triumph. So, what exactly that word triumph means, I don't know.
Hello.
It can mean he will be re-elected. It can also mean he
Hello.
will overcome all.
Good evening, ma'am.
Norbert.
My name is Noah, and my twin
Okay, who is
brother's name is
Noble?
Norbert.
Okay. Okay.
A role model is someone who you would love to be like or grow up to be like. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. I love that. A role model is somebody you admire and you want to grow up to be like that
He
person.
is my servant.
That is just perfect.
He will
Any
fulfill
other
my.
any other answer, any other thing you want to add, who a role model is, so that after this class, you would now be careful when you call someone your role model. Even if everybody in your class is saying, "This is my role model," you will say, "No, this is not my role model. I like her, I like him, I like the way he sings, I like the way she acts, but he's not my role model." You can admire people, but they don't have to be your role model. That is the point. So thank you, Noah, for that. So let's go. A role model is someone you want to copy. You want to copy their character, their examples, their attitude, their behavior, the kind of things they like, even their habits. You want to just copy the way they speak. You want to copy the things that they have achieved. You want to copy. That's who a role model is. This is someone that has had great impact on your life, directly or indirectly, and this person plays a significant role in shaping your opinions and that of others around you. So you see some people. Just this evening, my senior daughter was telling me, "Mommy, everybody is now a musician. Oh, everybody is releasing their own music." Why is that happening? Because a lot of teenagers and youths now, they are listening. Every time you see them, they have earpiece or something on their ears. They are listening to music. So because of that, they have now started, you know, admiring they started admiring these people that they are listening to. That is why you must be very careful who you listen to, who you watch, who you give your attention to. Some of us, we don't mind not eating. You just be watching, you just be there, you just be listening every time, every time. So the word role, so is a combination of two words. Sorry, please give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. So it's a combination of two words, role and model. Role because there's a part that person is playing. After today, I want you to understand that you don't just call someone your role model just because the person is handsome and person is pretty. No, there's a role. It's just like role play. I can come as Aunty Etima and I now start acting as Dr. Etima. and I start playing the role of a doctor, and then you start wanting to copy me because you like the way I treat people in the hospital. So a role model is not just somebody you just see on TV, you just like the person just because you just like the person. I just like, I know that's not a role model. Your role model has to be somebody who is playing a role that you want to copy. I want us to understand this very, very well. So that, because a lot of your friends might not know this, a lot of your classmates might not know this. Then they come to class and they start telling you that no, this Naira Marley is my role model. Naira Marley said people should not go to school. Naira Marley does not dress well. Naira Marley says that people should not obey authority. Are you saying that that is what you want to become? So when I see people saying Naira Marley is my role model, it means that they don't know what they are saying, or really maybe that's what they want to become or who they want to become. So you have to be, before you use that word, my role model, make sure you look at that person and say, do I want to be like this person, or do I want to be better than this person? Do I like what this person is doing, everything this person is doing, at least what I can see? Do I like it? If not, don't call that person your role model. Okay, so who can be a role model? And not anybody.
And
Okay.
also your parents.
Yes, your parents can be your role model. Yes, who else? Please tell me, who can be your role model?
Your pastors.
Your pastors. Awesome. Who can be your role model? Anyone else?
Your
Okay.
mentors.
Your mentors. Yes, your mentors can be your role model. People that you are, maybe you want to be a doctor, you want to be a lawyer, and then there's this lawyer that you know about, you like the way the person speaks, the way the person advocates. That person can be your role model because of the way he's doing his work. So he can be your role model in your career. Okay, you can have, for us that are older, we have role models in business, we have role models in ministry. Okay, so you can have different role models. Let me not rush, let me just say that because of what we have defined about how role model means copying someone's role, someone's behavior and character, not anybody. So that is the answer to that question. Can anybody be your role model? The answer is, what is the answer? Can anybody be your role model?
But God is saying
No.
that.
No, not everybody can be your role model. Now, the next question I want to ask is, can you have a celebrity model? You know who celebrities are? All the famous musicians we see, the comedians, the actors and actresses, public figures, famous people, especially in the entertainment industry. Can you have a role model in that field? Can you have a celebrity role model? I'm asking. Hello. Okay, yeah.
Like,
Okay, so can you have a, do you think it's okay to have a celebrity role model?
I think so.
You think so? Okay, Moi thinks so. Who else? Okay, so let me go ahead. Yes, it's okay to have a celebrity role model. However, you must be very careful who you choose as your celebrity role model. This person must, you must have a good reason for choosing this person. Either this person, is doing something good for humanity, for society. This person is, you believe in what the person believes in. There are some celebrities that believe that they need to do things for orphanages. There are some celebrities that come and speak on behalf of those that cannot speak for themselves. So this kind of people, yes, you can choose them as your celebrity model. It's very okay. Now, another question, must you have a role model?
I don't think so. It's your
Okay,
choice.
it's your choice. Okay, who else? Norbert. Shemilori, are you here? Yes, okay, so you don't have to get yourself a role model, but we encourage teenagers to have role models because it can help them to stay focused. So, you have a picture of, what you want, where you're going. Like, I like to talk, and I have the owners of Daystar. I don't know if you know them, Daystar TV. I have them as my role models in that area. Every time I watch their, excuse me, anytime I watch their TV shows, I just, I'm just happy, I'm just excited. I just like, oh God, one day I'm going to be doing this as well. So it gives you a good picture, something that you want to hold on to. Okay, so that's why we encourage you. You don't have to, but if you need to, ensure that you have worthy role models. Having a sense of focus is one of the reasons why you need a role model, because you have something you're working on. And so anything that does not align with that thing, you drop it. You drop it. Somebody tells me, come at Etima, let me teach you how to start scamming. That's not, my role models don't scam. My role models focus. They are very creative. They come on air, and they do really beautiful things. Okay, they do beautiful things. They do things that are very inspirational. It's just a wonderful thing that they do. So I just want to just look at them. You can't tell me to come and start rearing animals now. I will not do that, because that's not the picture I have in my mind. So it's always good for you to have role models, so that you can, stay focused on your dreams and your aspirations. Okay, what's the difference between a role model and a mentor? A mentor is someone that directly impacts your life, someone you have a direct relationship with. Like, I am, I mentor you guys. You know me, you know my name, you have my number, you talk to me, I know your schools, I know what is happening with you. I can be called a mentor. Some of us have other mentors, maybe in school. There's this teacher that just takes interest in you, that you go to ask questions, you share things that bother you. That person can also be your mentor, because you have a relationship that is open. Okay. But a role model is someone you just seek to be like. They don't have to have a direct relationship with you. Many of them don't even know the people that are modeling after them. Many of them do not know. So that's the difference. One person has a direct relationship and impact on you, but the other person doesn't. The other person doesn't. So, mentors, you are the one that choose your mentor. Sometimes your mentors will choose you, but many times you just say, I would like to learn from this person. Or if they bring the person your way, you say, okay, yes, I think I can learn from this person. And if this person tells me what to do, I will gladly do it. I want to obey this person. That's who your mentor is. But your role model does not have the opportunity. Whether he likes it or not, he just tells you, and you just have to. And because you like the person, you just see it is on your face. The person doesn't even know that you are watching. Okay, so all mentors are role models. Yes, but not all role models are mentors. A lot of role models are not mentors. They're just living their lives free. But let me give you an example. I like to dye my hair. I like to dye my hair. I like colored hair. Like, I like red, not gold. I don't like gold. I don't like white. But every time I think about doing it, I start thinking of my teenagers. I say, there's nothing wrong with dyeing my hair, oh. But if I dye my hair by next week, a few of my teenagers will dye their own, and they won't even dye their own as mild as mine. They will dye their own in a way that you will be begging them, please, can you wash off the dye? So I have to be careful. The way I dress, the way I speak, the things I do. If I'm not careful, people will copy me. My mentees will copy me. If I'm lazy, if I'm laid back, I just do my things anyhow, my mentees will be copying me because they just feel like, oh, that Etima, I just like her. I like the way she does her things. Before you know what is happening, they will start copying the things that are wrong. So that is why all mentors are role models, because people are watching you and they want to be like you. They like the way you are acting. So you need to be careful when you're choosing your mentors. Ensure that your mentors have something to show. Everybody these days, I'm a coach, I'm a mentor, I'm a coach, I'm a mentor. So you have to be careful that your mentor is someone that you can truly copy, and you're copying the right thing. Now, like I said earlier, there are different areas where you need to choose a mentor, different areas of your life. For example, you need to identify someone that has results in that area. So, for example, if you have a classmate that is always coming, tops, very intelligent and everything, you can start studying his reading patterns. You can start studying, okay, this boy uses 15 minutes out of his 1 hour break every day. Okay, okay, I think I like that. This boy comes early to school and he takes another 20 minutes to study. You copy. You have to observe. You have to watch. You have to think. Don't just jump and start copying. Ask questions. You see your role models, so-called role models on TV dancing, shaking their bum bum. You now say, I just like the way she dances. She can dance. Is that the kind of role model you want? Someone that is a strip dancer? You see some boys, you say they are doing a music videos. They are smoking throughout. You now say, but I like his voice. His voice is nice. What of this other aspect of his life? What are you going to do about it? So you can copy people when it has to do with your study, your academics. You can copy or emulate people, have role models in the area of serving God. Some people, even me, I love the way they serve God. They are very dedicated, they are very committed to the things of God. You can learn, you can copy, you can get close to that person just so that you can get one or two things from that person as your role model. You don't have to tell them. You don't have to tell them that, look, I'm copying you, you're my role model. No. Just watch, observe. I want you to know that it is your responsibility. Yes, your mentor can pull you and say, come and learn. But your role model will not do that. No, your role model will not force you or compel you or beg you to come and learn. No, your role model will not do that. It is your responsibility to learn. Now, another question. Must your role model be older than you?
No.
Okay. Anyone else? So your role model,
Yes.
okay, I'm listening. Must your role model be older than you?
Yes, ma.
Okay, someone says yes, someone says no. Who else? So your role model actually must not be older than you. Many times our role models are actually older than us because we are still young. So a lot of the people you will be copying, are older than you. So both of you are right. Yes and no. Yes, your role model must be older than you because you guys are young now, and many of you have not seen. They're actually role models that are as young as you or younger, but you might not have seen them. So yes, it looks as if all your role models are older than you, but a time will come that your role models will not necessarily be older than you. They'll be younger or they'll be your peers, because as you grow older, people are bolder to begin to do great and amazing things. And then people start copying them. All of a sudden, they become celebrities, celebs, and people are all over them. But it wasn't like that before. So your role model does not need to be older than you, but he can be older than you. Now, how do you pick a role model? Please write it down. Always pray to God, number one. Tell Him to lead you so that you don't make mistakes. If you have just one bad role model in your life, you're in trouble, serious trouble. Number two, talk to people that you trust, especially older people that you have proven to be wise, to have insight. You can say, "Ma, I'm looking for a role model in this, in my personal development life. Like I want someone that I can learn from the way he used to, develop himself. I just want someone like that. Can you recommend someone? Oh, I want someone that is very good in sewing. Let me just be watching her designs. Let me just be listening to what she's saying." That's how people get role models. Just even by watching, by listening to them, you just want to emulate them. So you can ask trusted adults. Number three, take time to study these people before you choose them. So it's not everybody that you think should be a role model that eventually would become a role models. Some of them will fall along the way. Yes, some of them will just say, no, this person doesn't really have all I want. Okay. So remember that it is very risky to pick just anyone. It can cost you a lot. It can even cost you what you already know. It will cancel that one. It will make light of it, and it's not good. So let's talk about the qualities of a good role model. Number one, a role model knows where he or she is going. This person is someone of insight. Person has vision. Okay, this person is not all these people that just say, I just want to kill myself, the world, nobody loves me, everything is terrible, everything is bad. Who wants to be like that kind of person? Everybody wants somebody that is excited about life, that is hardworking, that is creative, that is pleasant to be like. Everybody wants somebody like that. So make sure that your role model has a vision and is focused. Number two, make sure your role model is humble. If not, you will become a very proud person. I see a lot of celebrities, you cannot talk to them because they are now celebrities. If that kind of person is your role model, then there's trouble. Because soon you would also be like that. You will start feeling like nobody should talk to me. I'm too much. I'm too good. I'm just too good. It's a problem. No matter how good you are, you must remain humble because it is God that gave you the wisdom, the opportunities, the blessings, the favor that you're enjoying and that your role model is enjoying. So don't take it out on yourself and now decide that you want to work on people's heads. Number three, love. Your role model must love God and must love humanity. Your role model should love people, should want to help people. Sorry about that. So your role model must love to help, must love empathy. Don't go and pick someone that just, is abusing everybody, insulting everybody, does not care about anybody. That person should not be a role model. Number four, godliness. Of course, you must see that this person loves God. This person wants to please God. This person does not like sin. Because if you don't choose someone like that, then you just find yourself, you know, just all these church things they're talking, all this God, 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 please, I'm not interested. That's how you suddenly become because you're copying your role model. Number five, your role model must have good values. You know what are values? When you say my value is I don't tell lies. I'm a person of integrity. My value is the value of excellence. That means everything I do it well, extraordinarily. Your value can be hard work. You're not among those lazy people that just sit on their couch and press their phones. If your role model is not that kind of person, you cannot see these traits of good moral behavior. Drop that role model today. Number six, your role model is always excited, optimistic, hopeful. Your role model believes that tomorrow will be better than today. Next, your role model should be hardworking. Your role model should have good self-esteem and self-confidence because you will copy him. So you should not be somebody that is afraid and ashamed of people and always wanting to, look for where to hide and all that. Make sure that you see a level of confidence and boldness in the life of your role model. Okay, so what does God say about role models? In Hebrews chapter 6, verse 12, the Bible says that be ye not slothful, but be followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises. So God is even the one saying, follow these people that have had faith, so that you can also learn how to have faith. That is role modeling. That is role modeling. For everything you desire to learn, there is somebody that knows it. Just position yourself around that person. Role modeling is scriptural because you need it to grow and to excel. You need to see the face of someone that has what you want and what you're looking out for. Who should be your number one role model? Who can guess? Your number one role model should be. Your number one role model should be who, please? Who should be your
Jesus.
number one role model? I didn't hear you.
Jesus.
Jesus. Our God should be our number one. The Bible says that we should look unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith. We should look at him. When you look at somebody, you will start acting like the person. Have you noticed that sometimes you laugh like your best friend? You do your mannerisms, your body language. There's a way your best friend does it. That's the same thing that you do. There's a way your role model walks. Before you know what's happening, you're walking like that. So that's why the Bible says, look at Jesus. The more you're looking at Jesus, the more you'll be copying him. Oh, if it was Jesus, he will not have lied like this. If it was Jesus, he would not have fought with this person. If it was Jesus, he would have given out what he had and shared it with the other person. So when you do that, you will find out that you are you are careful who you choose. So Jesus should be our number one role model. Then our parents can also be our role model. That's the next role model after our Jesus. But then your parents don't have to be your role models. Some people insist that it must be. If it is, it's fine. Okay, I love it. And you can role model them in one area of their lives. You can role model in one area of their life. You can say, oh, I love the way my daddy arranges his things. Very neat. I want my daddy to be my role model in the way I dress. It's really difficult for one person to be a role model in every area. It's very difficult. Only Jesus can play that role of being a role model in every aspect of our lives, our academics, our business, our family life. Only Jesus can be that kind of role model. But it's good for you to know that you can copy Jesus. Yes, you can be like him. Okay, so as I prepare to close, I want us to know that purity is a virtue that guarantees all round success in life. And so, any role model you're picking that does not stand for purity, please drop that person. I don't care how good that person is. Just admire them. Just say, I like the way this person does it. That's all. But don't choose them as your role models. In making the choice of a role model, ensure that that your role models are pure in heart, in mind, and it shows. Someone is saying, at the time, how will I know if my role model stands for purity? You see the way what they say, what they do, okay, and the way they just carry themselves, the kind of things that they do around them will show you that they stand for purity. I want to wish you all the best as you go out there and begin to look for good role models. You can run them with me. You can run them with your parents. And mommy, what do you think about this person? What do you think about this person? This is the reason why. Please let me say this. Always have the right reason. Ask yourself, Why do I want to be like this person? Do I like the way he does this? Do I like the way she does that? Always ensure that you answer that question, so that you don't just follow, everybody and anybody, and just be picking role models. Okay, so I'm done. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? After this class, I want you to go and get your role models. If you already have them, just send them to me. I said, Etima, this person is my role model, this person is my role model, and this is why I chose this person. I'm going to ask your parents to ensure that they send that assignment to me. Tell me why this person is a role model. What is his name? What do you hope to learn from this person? It is very, very important. You can have several role models, like we said earlier. Okay, any question in the chat room? Thank you, Auntie Ayo. Any question before we call it a day? Please go and consider who your role models are. All right, so
I have a question.
okay, darling, go ahead.
What if someone has a role model and all the characteristics of a role model that you said not long ago, the person is like there. But all of a sudden, the person just changed.
Then you change. Role
Yes.
models are you don't, it's not by force. Role models are not, it's not a life role. I mean, even people change their pastors, people change their mentors, so you can change your role model. This person does not even know you, and there are other people that would have those same qualities and are still living by them. I love this question. If the role model you have chosen suddenly starts changing and start doing things that you don't believe in, you don't think these things are right, change, drop the role model immediately. Don't think twice. If not, you will also begin to think that way, that maybe it's not even really bad to cheat during exam. Maybe it's not even bad to just give somebody that you like just a peck. Maybe it's not even bad. Maybe it's okay for me to just take my mom's money. After all, she has so much. Why can't I just take it? Maybe it's okay. There's nothing there. Because some of your role models have said these things while they were speaking without knowing that it affected you. So you can change your role model. I love this question. Who else? Anyone else? I'm about to sign out if there are no more questions. Okay, so I'm waiting for your assignments. If you don't have a role model, go and look for one. I want everyone in this class to have role models. Yes, go and look for one. I know you already have. Maybe you have not just acknowledged them as your role model. So go and acknowledge them and then write down why you're choosing them as your role model. Okay, so time for us to say our goodbyes. Please switch on your mics and let's say goodbye. Say bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Uh,
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye. Bye bye.
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 Bye, Auntie Tima.
Bye, baby.
Bye, Auntie Etima.